So another little tip for you to take home today. If you say to yourself, I don't have time to exercise, I don't have time to eat right, remember, if you have time to do anything at all in life, you're making time for that. So you need to make time for exercise. But it doesn't have to be time away from your family. If that's your big fear is, I'm going to go exercise, but I'm going to lose that family time, why not do it together? There's wonderful ways to exercise in this community. The state parks, beautiful. We have trails, miles and miles and miles of trails for hiking, skiing. We're coming into that time of year. The Muskegon Winter Sports Complex has an ice skating rink. They have ski trails that are maintained. They have hiking trails for the good seasons that are warm. We have beaches that are amazing. You know, here at Shoreline, we also do outdoor classes where you could come as a couple. I've had a number of couples come to those classes. Again, couples come to the classes here in studio now that the weather's cold outside. They want to still work out together, but of course we're not going to do it while freezing. So you can do, if you're just a husband and wife and you want that time, get a sitter or have your older kids watch your younger kids and come take a class together. So a lot of couples do that. What a great bonding experience, because one, you're both getting fit, you're laughing your tush off, and you're spending that quality time with one another and creating something for your children to see is the right thing to do in life. If you want to go outside and do exercise with your kids, why not go to the trails? Go online. You can print off trail maps for the Muskegon State Park and Hoffmaster State Park. They have fantastic trail maps. Get together with friends. Maybe make it an organized thing. Every Saturday, all of our friends with kids, we get together and we go looking for different types of leaves or different types of plants. Or we're just going to see what new trails we can find. We're going to go walk the beach today and climb the dunes. Whatever it is, make it fun and enjoyable and encourage your whole family to do it. Why not start family walks after dinner every day? Or maybe 3 times a week. Maybe every day is not possible. Maybe you have sports too often to get your kids to. But find something. Look at your schedule. Write it down. Say, okay, Sunday I have church. Monday through Friday I have work. And then I have soccer on Monday and Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I have youth group on Wednesdays. So where do I have room? Oh, I have room on Tuesday and Friday. Let's use Tuesday and Friday as my day to spend with my family doing something active. Rather than watching a movie together and eating popcorn, why don't you go for a walk or go for a jog or go for a pine cone hunt? That's a really fun one. My kids and I collected pine cones and made all these cool little pine cone crafts for our Christmas tree. And you're being out, you're being active, you're influencing your kids. So great things to do outdoors, great things to do indoors, but you can always do it together. You don't have to feel like you're leaving your family every time you exercise. So every day you go to work, every day you come home, and you maybe eat dinner with the family, and then, finally, I can sit in the lazy boy, read my paper, watch my favorite TV shows. But what is that doing? You know, you're sitting in a chair all curled up again, and we're creating more imbalances again. And are you really relaxing as you're watching that TV show? You think you are because your brain just shuts off. There's been a lot of research done on TV watching, and it's not pretty. So you're just shutting off your brain, but you're really not actively recovering. You're not breathing deeply. You're not unwinding and processing your day. You're just shutting off. So rather than just shutting off, you can watch your favorite TV show, but why not use that time to get some exercises in? I've got a couple pieces of equipment here. You don't have to have anything fancy and expensive. A couple dumbbells and a stability ball is all I have here. There are different sizes and types of stability balls. If you really want to understand better what equipment to have, come in and speak to one of our trainers. But let me just show you a couple things. This is just a basic 55 centimeter stability ball and a couple 10-pound weights. You're watching your favorite TV show, and you want to work on your stomach a little. Now, let me just attack that really quick. You can crunch till you're blue in the face, but if you don't get rid of the fat layer sitting on top, it's not going to get rid of it. So I'm going to show you some things to strengthen the muscle underneath, but you've got to eat right. So first, sitting on a stability ball. They're unstable, but you'll be surprised at how actually stable they are once you get on it. Center yourself, feet apart. The wider your feet go, the more of a base you have. The narrower they go, the less support you have, the more you're going to fall over. So just find about hip width apart. And then we're going to do just 4-point hip rolls. So you just push to the side, push to the front, push to the side, push to the back. This is going to get your spine to release after sitting in that chair all day at work. Or if you work in a factory and you have to stand at a station all day, again, your spine is tired and this is a great way to get it to release. So you push your hip up, push it forward, push it up to the other side, and push it back. That's a great way to get some release. And then let's talk about a little bit of abdominals. You walk your feet down slowly. The closer the ball is to your bum, the easier the exercise is the closer the ball is to your shoulders, the easier the exercise is going to be. The closer it is to your bum, the harder it's going to get. So the more your shoulders are hanging off the back, the much more challenging your stomach is going to have to work. So let's start in level 1 would be hips down. Hands behind your head. This is going to work the rectus abdominis. This is the six-pack muscle. And you cannot see it unless you get rid of the fat layer on top. And like any other muscle, it will grow the more you work it. And if you're trying to narrow your waist, I would not do 600 of these a day. 2 sets of 25 a couple times a week. Then you want to work the transversus, which is your skinny muscle. The transversus is an abdominal muscle that sits underneath the stomach wall, holds your guts in. It's what cinches you, and it's like your natural girdle. You do a plank by coming down to the floor. You're going to start on your hands and find your belly button and pull it up. So you're really engaging. It makes it kind of hard to talk. You're really pulling in and supporting your spine. This is level 1. If this is a challenge for you, this is where you start, and your goal is to do at least 30 seconds. Shoot for a minute. If you can, you take your knees back. So your body is straight from head to toe or to knees. The next level is on your toes. Again, straight lines. And the final level is alternating, holding up. So that will help to cinch in your waist and make you more narrow in the midsection. And then let's look at dumbbells. You can lift more weight than you think you can. If you think you can only lift a 1-pounder, I guarantee you can at least try a 3. You need to challenge your muscles to actually get them to change. So if you finish your set and it wasn't hard, not necessarily hard, that's not the word I want to use. If you finish your set and you don't feel like the muscle worked, then you need to go a little higher. So we'll do a bicep curl. Weights at your sides, abdominals tucked in, shoulders down and back. Curl up, release down. That's it. Do 12 to 15 of those 2 to 3 times through, and you're done. And then let's do one for the legs. Add weights only once you know you've got the technique proper and you are not hurting your knees. Feet shoulder width apart, chest up, tummy in. Push your butt back like there's a chair back there you want to sit on. And you can do this in front of your lazy boy and not make it feel lonely because you're not sitting in it. Come down and up. That's a proper squat. If you want to add weights, they just hang at your sides. Okay, so there are some ideas of things that you can be doing. You can also be doing cardio, like running in place, doing jumping jacks, side steps, things to get your heart rate up, and you're still watching your favorite show. You're increasing the endorphins in your body, making the feel-good hormones run through your system. You're processing in your brain everything that's been going on that day, and when you're done, you actually feel relaxed, not just exhausted.